Yes, sir. What it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen here, family. I actually managed to make it to Master 5. I said I would in the last stream. Now, if you weren't there, we actually started trying to climb with a punk deck that I built. We were getting clapped by Maxx C shenanigans. I switched to Centurion. It was the same thing because you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel. So then I switched to the deck that everybody, a lot of people are not too happy about, which I don't understand. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below, because a lot of people like the deck, a lot of people are hating on the deck. Now I personally don't really care. I use it to climb, and I'm gonna tell you why I personally use this out of any other deck to climb. And let me know your opinion, because my reasoning towards why everybody's playing this deck, because I've seen a lot of people ask, oh, why do people keep playing this deck? Why is the only deck that people are playing Blue Eyes, whatever? It's because it's the main deck that plays well into this stupidity. I personally, I think that people would play less Blue Eyes if it wasn't for the fact that this card is in the game. Because this is legitimately one of the only decks in this game that can at least end up on 3 to maybe sometimes 4 disruptions under this stupid card. That's just my opinion, which is one of the reasons why I switched from those other 2 decks to this deck right here. Made it to Master 5. Took me about 12 hours though. It wasn't easy. I'll show you the ratios for my last 20 games, because I played about 80 games. No lie, I promise you, I played about 80 games, 8 hours straight yesterday. That's all I did. From 8 in the morning to like 6, 7 at night, I played this stupid deck, bro. So we legitimately won 2, lost 1, won 2, lost 3, won 2, lost 3 again, won 3, lost 1, won 1, lost 1, and then we won 2 right here. That was for the master rank. Now again, I know some people are upset about it, and I know they're tired of seeing it. So what I'm gonna do is show you replays where I either went second, or the really good replays of me going first where I got disrupted and it was like more than 1 turn or something like that. I'm not gonna show you me building a board and my opponent trying to break it, that type of thing. You've probably seen that a bunch of times. But I am going to break the deck list because it is viable, just in case anybody does want to play it. We're going to play 2 Blue Eyes. We're going to play 3 Effect Veilers, 3 Sage of the Blue Eyes. Now, mind you, you're not seeing any Ogres. Why do I not play Ogre? I don't have a reason for you, bro. I just didn't want to play Ogre. I didn't think I needed. I really like the ratios of the deck at 42, but Ogre is a really good card that you should definitely be playing in this deck if you feel comfortable playing it. I just didn't really care for it, but again, it's a really good card. So yeah, we're gonna play 3 Sages, we're gonna play 3 Maidens, 2 copies of the Maxx C, 3 copies of Ash de la Blossom, 3 copies of the Primate Dragon, which if this deck is gonna get hit, I think they're gonna hit the barrel. Out of all the other cards, because there's no point in putting this to 1 when most people put it at 1. They're not gonna hit. Like, what are you hitting Blue Eyes? Maybe actually put the Maiden to 1. That would be a crazy hit, but you could always search the Maiden. And honestly speaking, as long as the Maiden is in the graveyard, you'll be alright. But at that point in time, Vistas will become really good, right? So I think they'll either hit this if they're crazy and really want to damage this deck. They'll hit the Maiden. But knowing Konami, they're gonna do something to the Primate engine. They might not really do anything to Blue Eyes. They might hit the Primate engine more than anything. So yeah, we're going to play 3 copies of that. I play 1 Bishop Magna Hood. Now, one thing that you should, low-key, maybe think about. Let me see. Give me a second. I think it's really good that if you're playing Magna Hood, you should play Neo Kaiser. Because, again, this thing, searching this thing is honestly, this is also like kind of a 1-card combo, but the thing is that it gives you access to a really early Baron de la Flor, which could be really good if you're for your second turn. And sometimes you don't want to search a barrel because you're going to recycle the barrel. There's no point in searching for a Blue Eyes. So I think at least playing 1 copy of this if you're going to play Magna Hood is really good, because a lot of the time when I use Magna Hood and I already did my combo, I was like, this isn't really that great. But it is what it is. I played 1 copy of it. I do play 1 Nibiru. Some people like playing this thing at 3. I don't necessarily know why. Nibiru is kind of good in certain scenarios, but sometimes Nibiru is kind of dookie. So I was fine with just playing it at 1, 2, 1, cross it out, and 2. It's one of those hand traps, if you're playing Maxx C, you might as well play 1 Nib, right? You might as well. Then I do play the Synchro Rumble. Please play the Synchro Rumble if you're going to play this deck. It's really good. It's going to save you time, especially now since you got multiple, like way more many ways of special summoning the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Being able to special summon a level 1 tuner from the graveyard is really good. So then we're going to play 3 Wishes. We're going to play 1 Roar. Now, you could play it at 2. I think I legitimately only played it at 1 because I wanted to keep the deck at 42. I was really happy with the ratios. But you could play this at 2. Honestly, it's not like I'm changing my mind from the last deck list. I think you can still play this at 2. You'll be fine. If you played it at 1, then you're still okay. It's not that big of a problem. Then we're going to play 1 Mussolinium of white. We're going to play 3 copies of the Lordy Low, 2 copies of the Call by the Grave, 1 Cross-Out Designator. I do play 2 Drill Beams. Kind of did help me in a few games where I managed to cross one out, send the other one was in the graveyard, and I managed to recycle the one that was in the graveyard, because it's not banished. So I really like playing this thing at 2, also especially when you're going second. Opening up with this thing and any one of these 3 cards in the hand, you basically have a way to protect yourself, which is why people play this deck. It's just we need more decks like this. I don't think we need this deck to die. I need Konami to give us a way to play more decks that are good for going first and second, and that also play well under Maxx C, since they don't want to ban the stupid card. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, we play 2 copies of that. We play 3 copies of the Infinite Impermanence. I play 2 copies of the Dominant Spurge because I only have 2 copies. And it seems to work really fine, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Then we're gonna play 1 Majesty and then 1 True Light. For the extra deck, 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant. I think playing this at 2 in the extra deck is really good, but this is how I play this, so I'm just telling you. 1 copy of the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I play the Black Ghost Dragon. Get that thing out of here if you want. The first replay I'm gonna show you, I nuked the whole board. It was a mirror match. I nuked the whole board. It was beautiful, but it's not something you do all that often because it requires Magna. It requires Magna Hood and a level 1, so if you can't get Magna Hood, you're not going to really be blowing up boards all that frequently. So get rid of this and play something else, unless you want to nuke a board and hope that you join into this, and that's different. But that's just how I played it. Then we played 3 copies of the Blue Eyed Spirit Dragon, 1 copy of Baron de la Flor, 1 Starter Sapphire Dragon, 1 Crimson Dragon, 2 copies of the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 2 copies of the Spirit of the ISO Blue, and then 2 Heractic Seals. So that is the deck list. That is the deck. Again, if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. And honestly speaking, I don't think I'm going to touch this deck again during this season. I just wanted to hit Master because there's a bunch of different decks that I want to try, and I just wanted to do this before I did that. So with that being said, let's get into the replays. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 1, number 1 of the day. And like I said, we're going second. This is a mirror match. And here they're gonna start off with the Sage, activating the Sage effect. I'm gonna hit that thing with an Ash Blossom, get it out of here. We don't want to deal with that. Now, mind you, some people say that this is bad. I don't disagree with you, but this is one of those decks where if you're going to hand trap anything, then you're just taking a chance, because there's so many things that you have to hand trap. I have an Ash. I know I'm not going to do much of anything else. If he doesn't have a Maiden, then it makes it awkward. He's not going to make the great board that he's supposed to. So that's what I be thinking. If they have the wishes and they do that, it is what it is. I can't do anything about that. They're going to search the Roar. They're going to get themselves another Sage, which he's going to get the Mestelania White. Now, I don't understand why Bro did this. This, no offense to the player, but this is not a good play. You should have, unless he has Maiden in the hand, which I don't remember if he does or not, you're just going to search a Veiler or you're going to search a Maiden. But what was the point of normal summoning again? You could have just searched the Maiden. I guess this is kind of alright, but I don't freaking know. Because here, they're going to search the Maiden. So I guess the extra level 1 body matters, as they're going to go into the Maiden, activate the Maiden, go into the True Light. Maybe he was trying to, you know, get me to use another hand trap. So here they're going to link off into the Spirit, activate the Miscellaneous and the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, activate the Spirit, get it out, special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Here they're going to activate the Maiden. I'm going to Abyss the Magna Hut that thing, which in hindsight, maybe that was a good play, because now he still has the level 1 on the field. I'm going to activate the Magna Hut. He's going to go here into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. And I think this is why I'm telling you to play Rumble. So he's going to activate the True Light, set the Ultimate Fusion. Okay, never mind. So that's Bro's board. Now my thing is, I think maybe he's not playing the Rumble, because here what he could have done is, no, because he also doesn't have the Primite engine. Now I think this is everything that Bro could have done, but I feel like he could have done more than this, but it is what it is. So here we draw into the beam. I'm going to activate the wishes. We're going to send the True Light to the graveyard because I can set it with the Maiden. As we're going to search the Roar and the Sage. Activate the Roar. I'm going to special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Here I'm going to normal summon the Primer. I think I was trying to get Bro to use his disruption, because clearly it's not a great play. But we do have the drill beam in the hand, which I guess by searching here is still activatable. Okay, so here they're gonna activate the Majesty. I'm just questioning why I made these plays, because they don't seem all that great, but maybe they were. We're gonna pop the Lord here, link off. Okay, there we go. I think I knew what I was doing. I'm trying to get him to use his disruption because I knew I could go into Spirit, activate Spirit, get myself the Miscellaneum in white, activate the Miscellaneum. Oh, never mind. I didn't need the card on the field because I have Blue Eyes right here. That makes sense. As here, they're gonna activate the True Light, and it's easy. We let this rock. It's not even a problem. They're gonna special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. We do not care. Because here they're gonna activate the Ultimate Fusion. I'm gonna activate the Drill Beam on that thing, get it out. No mañana. We don't need none of that fusioning shenanigans going on right now. Cause I don't know. I don't think he can make Magia here. I'm pretty sure he can't. But I don't want a Tyrant Dragon either. So here we're gonna use the Miscellaneums and the Blue Eyes to the graveyard. Activate normal summon the Sage. Activate the Sage. Search for an Effect Veiler. And here we're gonna use both of these monsters here to go into a level 7 Black Rose Della Dragon. One time for the one time. Clear the field. He's gonna activate the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Bro was just... I get it. Because here you go into the ultimate. We wipe the...
Boom. Bam. Bop. 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 Boom. Pow.
The field, get it out. That looks so crazy. True Light activates, but... See, this is the thing. I understand what he was trying to do. This thing gets popped, he gets the level 9 back onto the field. He couldn't get an effect in the graveyard. But because of the way the chain link order works, that's not how it's going to happen. Because he should have activated this first, and then the True Light. True Light would have wiped the field, and then this would have came after the wipe. But he needed to do it that way. That's not how they did it. They special summon True Light, now wipe the level 9. We activate the Maiden, send it to the graveyard, get ourselves the True Light onto the field. Because now I use the True Light, special summon the Blue Eyes. I legitimately could go into the level 9. They have 2 cards that have Veiler. And then I could negate something from the graveyard. I could get ourselves out of here, go into the Ultimate Dragon, negate the other card. So it wouldn't even be a problem. Because I think we already activated the wishes, yeah. But I just wanted to show you this one because of the whole field wipe. I genuinely love doing that thing. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright familia, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day. Where again, we're going second against, I believe it's Centurion. And honestly speaking, I was so excited for the new support for this deck. But this deck is honestly is really good. Especially if you play with hand traps, being able to draw 2 cards is really good as well. My main issue with this deck is that it's still very fragile. And you're going to see what I mean. But I love this engine still. I still think it's a really good deck. It's kind of really fragile, right? As we go into the Trudea, special summon Trudea, activate Trudea. They're going to put the Primera in the back. Activate Primera, special summon it. Activate her effect. Get yourself the standard Centurion so you can stand on business. Activating the thing's effect. Get rid of the other off they had in the hand. Go into the Atri, special summon the Atri. Gargoyle, gonna get rid of the Primera. Special summon it. Here they're gonna use both of these monsters to go into the Auxilia Pasta Ox. You know what I'm saying? Activate that thing's effect. Activate the Gargoyle. I'm pretty sure bro could have done this combo way better, way differently. I'm 100% sure bro could have done this combo. How did he start the combo again? Was it with the Oath? Okay, never mind. It's kind of different to do it with the Oath. I can see why he would mess up. It makes sense. You have to really be good at the deck to do this. So here they're going to activate Synchro Rumble, special summon the level 4. We already have the Synchro Rumble in the hand. He gets to draw one here. I'm guessing it was the Baldrake. Activate the Baldrake. Get that Trudea out of here. Use both of these monsters to go into a level 10. A Baron de la Flor. Here they're going to set a back row, activate the Auxilia. Set that Trudea in the back and end their turn. So this is my thing, right? Bro has an Omni Negate, a potential Omni Negate. I don't know what the heck this is in the back, and 2 cards in the hand. Now the main thing is that he could have went full combo. All you have to remember with Centurion is what the heck you're gonna put in the back and when. That's what you gotta do. But I'll show you that when I play Centurion again. As here, we're gonna join to the Primite the Barrel. We're gonna normal summon that thing, activate its effect. We're gonna get hit with the Baron de la Flor. I'm gonna activate the Drill Beam because again, as long as this or a Blue Eyes is in the hand, this thing is activatable, which is why I play it at 2. You might even want to play that thing at 3, but I'm fine with it at 2. And this is why I'm saying this is really vulnerable, because here he's gonna activate the Wake Up. That's not gonna do much of anything because the field spell is gonna leave before he could activate it to, you know, synchro summon. The Ether Barrel is gonna get bodied as we're gonna activate the Lordy Load. And this is what I'm saying about this deck. It's still too reliant on the field spell. And mind you, if they would have activated that after I already played through the Baron, a Ghost Ogre would have done the same thing, which is sad. As here, we're going to activate the White Maiden, send it to the graveyard, get ourselves the Light. We're going to activate the Wishes and the Barrel, get ourselves the Roar to the hand, get ourselves the Sage to the hand as well. We're going to activate the Miscellaneum of White, activate it, double summon the Sage, activate the Sage effect. We could speed this up because you've seen it, right? Send the Blue Eyes, link this off into the Spirit, get it out of here, special summon Blue Eyes, activate the Maiden to special summon, activate the Wishes, attach the Neo Blues, and you know where this is going. Contact Fusion, and now we could just wipe out the whole board. Slap, 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 slap him again. This just feels like bullshit. And here we're just gonna go, and we're gonna go into a Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. And again, I'm gonna speed it up because I activated this. He's gonna go into the Chudea, especially summon the Crimson Dragon. We're gonna get hit with Ghost Ogre. Now listen. Now, I can't tell you how to beat Blue Eyes because, again, it depends on their hand. You're never going to, you know, negate anything that's specific. But this is one of the best cards that you can save a Ghost Ogre for. Because this is the bridge to making your full board. When this gets popped, you are not making that full board anymore. So this was actually really good on them. As they're going to pop, we still get the Rumble. Unfortunately, I'm going to activate the Roar, special summon the Blue Eyes. And we got the Rumble, which is why I'm telling you, play the Rumble. He already knows. I can special summon the level 9 back on the level 1 onto the field. Go into another copy of the level 9. And then, you know, he has one card in the hand. Bro. Like, I love Centurion, but it's honestly very fragile. Especially in a meta where everybody's playing Ghost Ogre. And you're relying on synchro summoning with your field spell. Now, it would have been different if you would have had more hand traps in the hand. I'm pretty sure. But I wish we got better support from the deck. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 3. And I think this is one of the mirror matches. I'm going to show you about 3 mirror matches in here, which were really good. As we're going to activate the Primate Dragon, we're going to get the Lordy Load to the back, activate the Lordy Load. We can speed this up because I don't think Bro has any disruptions. As we're going to go into the Spirit, get ourselves the Mausoleum, put that thing down there, activate its effects, and the Blue Eyes, activate Maiden, set the True Light, Spirit, get it out of here, special summon Blues, Maiden, come back onto the field, synchro into the level 9, get it out, special summon the Crimson Dragon, activate the synchro, get the Rumble, activate the True Light, and Bro was a sleazy frog. Because nothing was prompting, nothing was activating, and he waited. This is another good way, or another good time to activate the Ogre. When you see this on the field, and you wait for the True Light to activate, yeah, 100%. 100%. So here we're going to lose both of these cards, which sucks, but it is what it is. Activate the Rumble, special summon the Maiden, activate the Lordy Load, and bring back the Blue Eyes. And this is why people want to play this deck. Now, I get it, bro. I'm tired of the deck too, and I'm probably not going to touch it this season anymore. But this is why. Under a really good disruption, I still end up with whatever I had in the hand, which fortunately were 2 Infinite Impermanence, and a Drill Beam. So I have 3 disruptions. Every deck should have something like this. Every deck should feel like this to play. As they activate the Maiden, get into the True Light, we're going to activate the Drill Beam, get that thing out of here, banish it forever. As they're going to activate the Wishes, send the Miscellaneum, get the Roar to the hand, get a copy of the Sage. They're going to activate the Roar, special summon the Blue Eyes, activate the Maiden, special summon it, activate the Wishes, attach the Blue Eyes to, the Neos. And here they're going to go into the Tyrant Dragon. Now I get it. Unless he knew. Maybe he thought these were Infinite Impermanence, because Infinite Impermanence can negate this. But I wouldn't have went into this play yet, because a single normal Blue Eyes Dragon would have attacked over both of these. But that's just me though. So here he's going to get rid of the board, slap 1, get it out, slap 2, get it out. And then he's gonna normal summon the stage. We're gonna infinite impermanence that thing. Stop that right there. He's gonna use both of these to go into the Spirit Dragon. Go into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Activate it, get it out. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Activate, and honestly, he's gonna activate Synchro Rumble. He's gonna special summon the Maiden back onto the field. He's gonna use both of these to go into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Now I remember this duel now. He goes into the level 9, activate the level 9, get it out of here. Special summon the Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon gonna activate. Again, we're gonna get another level 12, which is gonna be the Stardust Cipher Dragon. End phase, set a back row, activate this thing's effect so nothing gets popped, right? Here we're gonna join to another Primite Dragon. We're gonna activate the Primite Dragon in the graveyard, which is gonna get hit by a call by the grave. So here they decided to infinite impermanence this thing, which this is exactly why. So I could manage to make him use this negate because he doesn't know what I have in the hand. And this thing cannot negate a spell or trap, right? So that was the plan. As here we're going to get negated. Bro is going to come by the grave the Primate like we said. Main first one, I'm going to normal summon, activate the Drill Beam, set the Drill Beam in the back. Activate our Lordy Lord here. So we can special summon the Blue Eyes back onto the field. We're going to activate the Maiden, special summon the Maiden. Use both of these monsters here to link off into a Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. We're going to end our turn. And if I'm not mistaken, bro scoop. Now if you're wondering why he scooped, I honestly don't know. Maybe the connection really did get lost, but I think the reason why he scooped is because he doesn't have the True Light anymore. Here I can activate this thing's effect to go into my Ultimate Dragon myself, and then the Cipher Dragon can't negate a spell. So once I get rid of that negate, all I have to do is go here, go into my Ultimate Dragon. His Ultimate Dragon tries to negate, and I Drill Beam the Cipher Dragon, which would have been checkmate anyway. So I think that's why they left. It says connection failed. It could have been that as well, but I still wanted to show you the little mirror match because it was going back and forth. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright gang, here we are for replay numero 4, I think it is, number 4. And I don't remember what the heck we're playing against. This might be another mirror match, as we're going to activate the Maiden, set the True Light, activate the Wishes and the Blue Eyes. We're going to get hit with Ash. So what the heck do I even do? Special summon Blue Eyes, get the Maiden. Maiden, link it off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Link this thing up. Well, no, actually get the Miscellaneum. Use both of these, go into Heractic Seal. Set a trap. Okay, so we ended up with 2 disruptions. And okay, we're playing the mirror match. They're gonna activate Drill Beam, so run as the Primate Dragon. They're gonna target the Heractic Seal. Shouldn't target anything else, because now I'm gonna activate the True Light, special summon the eyes, the Blue Eyes. He's gonna call by the grave the Blue Eyes that I have in the graveyard, Sad Times in the Kingdom. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's the only Blue Eyes we had too. So we don't get to special summon anything. I send my True Light back to the hand because I'm not sending the Drill Beam back. I might as well get this thing and recycle. Activate the Heractic Seal, special summon the Magna, activate its effect. They're going to normal summon this thing, activate, get the Lordy Load. The Drill Beam is going to activate to set itself in the back, activate the Lordy Load to get themselves another copy of the Primate Dragon. Here they're going to link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. They're going to activate that thing's effect. Of course, I'm going to infinite impermanence that thing, because it seems like the best choke point based on how they played. They already normal summon. If he has the Maiden, then he has it. Luckily for me, he didn't. So they're just going to slap the Magna Hug, get it out of here. Activate the Lordy Load. Special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. He's going to use both of these and make his own Heractic. Bring it out here. The Seal. Here they're going to end the turn, and I'm going to get the Primate Dragon to the hand. Yeah, because didn't we start the game with the Primate? I don't fucking remember. I have the memory of a goldfish. So here we have the Cross out. I normal summon the Primate Dragon, and this is why I'm telling you, you play 2 Drill Beams. Because as you can see, never mind, I thought one of them was in the graveyard. Either way, we play 2 copies. He's going to show the Primate Dragon. That means I get to cross out, designate that thing, and I still get to search for the other one later. As we're going to again banish one to negate the one on the field, get it out. Here we're most likely going to search for the Lordy Load. Give me that, it's mine. Activate the Lordy Load's effect. He's going to activate the Heractic Seal. This is really smart because you're technically just negating the Lordy Load. And I don't get to add the Drill Beam to the hand. Wait. Yeah? So, okay, I get it. He sent this back so that way I can't link off into the spirit. That was their decision. Okay, so they activate the Heractic Seal, special summon the Magna Hut. I'm gonna get the Miscellaneum, activate the Lordy Low, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. Activate the Maiden that's in the graveyard, special summon it. Activate the Wishes, attach the Neo to the Blue Eyes. Use both of these, going to our level 9, the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. And we're gonna end the turn, slap the Magna Hut. I could have. Oh yeah, because I special summon with this thing. That makes sense. That makes sense. But now he has to deal with the Lordy Lord. I don't. Would it have been better? Because if I go Primary. Yeah, it was a hard decision. It was a hard decision. So he's going to get Heractic Seal back to the extra deck. Activate the Primary Dragon. I'm going to negate that one with, a Spirit Dragon. They're going to normal summon the one that we knew they had in the hand. I'm going to activate the Drill Beam. Banish that thing, get it out of here, negate it. Don't want to deal with none of that. Here they're going to activate the Primary Lordy Load. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. I don't think they have the Maiden though, so they're just going to go end phase. We're going to activate the True Light. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. That's going to trigger the Maiden. Special summon it. And here I decided to take the game slow. I remember exactly what happens because I just make up a Baron de la Flor. This is why you play Baron in this deck, legitimately. You make your Baron de la Flor. We're going to normal summon the Primary Dragon. Bro's going to effect Veiler that. Now, to me, I could have negated this. But honestly speaking, it feels like bait. Not just bait, but there's no point in negating it. Because look at our board compared to their board. I don't have to do much here. That's fine. It's not even a problem. Where's our Drill Beam? Do we have it in the graveyard? Yeah, and our Drill Beam is in the graveyard, which I could recycle right now. So that was honestly pointless. As we're going to link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Activate that thing's effect, get us out. Special summon the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. We're going to slap this thing, get it out. And then slap him for the 5,000. And Bro's just going to scoop. Because at this point in time, we have two Omni Negate. Well, Omni Negate for anything on the field. Omni Negate, we can... I think I can still set up the trap. And then I have Infinite Impermanence. There's no point. We can negate an effect in the graveyard as well. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 5. Number 5 of the day. And I think this was also low-key a mirror match. But you gotta see how crazy this is. Because I think bro drew like 7 cards. I took the challenge. I don't know if it was the Fuolas or the Maxx C or both. It was probably both. Let me see. Normal summon the Primary Dragon. There's the Fuolas. I think I ashed that thing. No, I didn't ash it because, okay. I think we don't ash it because, again, I have 2 ashes. He might have Maxx C is what I was thinking. And then we could end up with the True Light, set it. We have plays. It's basically all I'm trying to say. We have plays under that. It's not even that big of a problem. Because if I want to special summon Blue Eyes, I have 2 ways of doing it. There was no point in me doing this as well. Because if I activate this, send Blue Eyes to the graveyard, if I'm just going to get the Miscellaneum here, I think it would have just been better to just activate this, send Blue Eyes to the graveyard, and special summon Blue Eyes with this, stay with Lordy Load, and the Ash. So let me see what we did here. He drew 1. We're going to get the Miscellaneum in white, activate that thing's effect. Activate it, send another Blue Eyes to the graveyard. We're gonna activate the Lordy Load. Yeah, that wasn't a good play of mine. Here they're gonna activate the Fuolas. I remember what happened. So I was gonna stay with the board like this, and then they said, you know what? It's whatever, bro. Let's just go into Heractic Seal. Give him another card. We're gonna set our back row. So never, he didn't draw that many cards. It was just, maybe I thought of another replay. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Plus 9 that he just drew. Mind you, my board is ass. So here they're going to activate the Primary Lordy Load. They're going to get themselves the Drill Beam. He's going to activate the Wish and send the Lights to the graveyard. I'm going to activate the Ash on that. I won this duel, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I won this duel. They're going to activate the Maiden, send the Maiden to the graveyard to send the True Light from the graveyard. Activate the True Light. I'm going to Heractic Seal. Bounce that thing back to the head. And this is why I don't like Maxx C and I don't like Fufalos. Because people depend on them and they don't become good at the game. They just throw these things out and hope they win. Because bro was not playing all that great. As we're going to special summon the Magna Hut, activate the True Light. Here we're going to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. Magna Hut is going to activate for later. They're going to activate the Primate Dragon. They're going to insert the Lordy Load to the field. Here he's going to link off into the Spirit with Ice of Blue. Activate the Spirit. I'm going to Drill Beam that thing, negate it and get it out. He's going to activate his own Drill Beam onto my Drill Beam on Drill Beam Violence. Showing us the Blue Eyes White Dragon that they have in the hand. Get it out. So now this thing gets to go through. They're going to get their field spell. Let's speed it up a little bit. As they're going to activate, special summon the Blue Eyes from the hand, special summon the Maiden, activate the Wishes, attach. They're going to go into the Tyrant. Tyrant slap the Magna Hut, slap the Blue Eyes, get us out of here. He's going to use both of these monsters to go into the Spirit Dragon, get the Spirit Dragon out, get themselves the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And yeah, I don't know what bro's deal was. I don't know. This was one of the early games, I could tell you that much. So here we join to Maxx C. We're going to activate the Primate. And I was also thinking maybe he did it so that he could activate this. But at that point in time, why wouldn't you just leave this onto the field instead of going to the Ultimate Dragon? I don't know. Because here they're going to activate the True Light, activate the True Light's effect. I'm going to throw out the Maxx C because they're going to special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Which made me think they have a Lordy Load, but no, it's a Dominus Perch. Here we're going to activate the True Light Chain Link 6. How do you lose when you have 9 cards in your hand? We're going to get the Wishes. Maxx C gets negated. He still gets to, well, special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. The Spirit is going to negate the Primate that we have in the graveyard. But unfortunately for him, we still have this. As he's going to activate special summon the Maiden. We normal summon the Primate. Activate its effect. Set the Lordy Load. Activate the Lordy Load. Get myself the other Drill Beam because we played 2 copies for that reason. Activate the Wishes and yeah, it's GG's. I would say bro probably scooped out of embarrassment, but it's GG's regardless because now I get to clear the board. I get to set the pot. I get to do a bunch of shenanigans here. And the Drill Beam that we just said is going to be activatable anyways. Well, the one that we have in the hands. So yeah, it's GG's. Let's continue. Alright gang, here we are for replay number 6. I think I got 8 of them. I think we have 2 more, 3 more. And this was actually a really good mirror match. Now I think the last 3 replays that I have, if you were on the stream, you already saw them. We actually did this live. So if you want to go see them live, just go watch the stream. As they're going to get themselves the Primate Drill Beam, they're going to normal summon the Primate Dragon, getting themselves the Lordy Load. I don't have any hand trap besides the Magna Hut, so we're going to speed it up as they go into the Spirit, get the Miscellaneum, activate the Miscellaneum, send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, activate the Maiden, send the True Light, activate the Spirit, special summon the Blue Eyes, and of course I'm going to get the Maiden out of here. Get the Maiden out, he has to figure out how the heck to get another level 1. And they set a whole back row. We're going to search for the Primate Dragon to the hand here. And here we draw into a Sage. So I normal summon the Primate Dragon, get the Lordy Load. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would you do this if you already have the Lordy Load? I'm trying to bait. The whole thing about going second, if you have your best play in the hand, you use your worst plays already so that way you could bait shenanigans. So here I'm going to activate the Lordy Load. Activate the thing's effect, he let it happen. And now we get the double benefit of having this in the hand plus this in the hand, which means this is activatable now. Here we're going to follow it up by linking off into the Spirit with Ice of Blue. This is still me trying to bait. We're going to activate that thing's effect. And there it is. He's going to activate the Drill Beam on this. I have no problems with that at all whatsoever because we already have the Synchro Rumble in the hand anyways. As we activate the Wishes, we're going to send the other Wishes to the graveyard, get the Roar to the hand, getting myself the Maiden. I'm going to activate the Maiden, send it to the graveyard. He's going to call by the grave that, and I have a Drill Beam activatable now. So let's get rid of that call by the grave, get it out of here. And I'm guessing, okay, so I'm guessing he used the Drill Beam on the Spirit with Ice of Blue because he was trying to prevent me from getting to the Blue Eyes to make this activatable. He just didn't know that I had the other copy of the Lorilo in the hand because of the way I started the combo. So get that thing out of here, banish it. We're going to set the True Light like we said. Now I'm going to activate the Sage, get the Magna Hut out of here. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Activate the Maiden from the graveyard, special summon it. Use both of these. Yeah, I remember this on stream. We actually didn't do anything else but build the board from here because it was the best choice, right? We go Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, activate the Roar. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Activate the the Wishes first. Put the Neos on that thing. Activate the Rumble. Special summon the Sage. Go over here. Go into another copy of the level 9 Spirit Dragon. And then we just go into a level 12, right? Yep, going to a level 12. Crimson. He's going to activate the True Light, setting a Majesty in the back. We're going to the Starter Zephyr Dragon. Battle Phase, slap over the Blue Eyes, and then we set out our own Majesty in the back, right? So we just broke the little board, played through a bunch of disruption, and then we built our own board because it was the best thing that we could have done here. And we're honestly in a really good spot. So here Zephyr is going to activate so our board doesn't get popped. He's going to activate Majesty, trying to pop the True Light. I let it happen because it's not going to happen because it's Zephyr. He's going to activate the Primite Dragon, so I decided to negate the Primite so that way I could pop a card on the field. And now he's going to activate the True Light. He's going to set a spell in the back, which might be the Wishes. I'm going to activate the Majesty. With the Majesty, we're going to pop the True Light and whatever that is, which was a loady load. Here again, we negate the Primite, pop the field spell, get it out, no extra normal summon. He's going to, well, the True Light is going to activate, normal summon the Sage, activate the Sage. We're going to negate the Sage. Because at this point in time, yeah, he doesn't have a Maiden in the graveyard. So he could go into the Link 1, special summon a Blue Eyes that's not going to do anything. He can't normal summon again. Yeah, if he has some Wishes, he doesn't have enough cards. So, yeah, he goes into the Spirit, activates Harpy's Feather Duster, and the funny thing, this is hilarious, right? Because this is the first time this will be popped, and this is the second time this will be popped. Our True Light gets popped, but our monsters haven't been trying to be popped again, so this thing just protected like 3 different pops. It protected this from being popped, and it protected both of these from being popped. Because it's the first time that a card would be popped. This thing is insane. So now he's going to activate the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Special summon the Blue Eyes. Use that thing, go into Typhon, which is really good against this deck, but not in this game state. Because Typhon could activate, he's going to get rid of our negate, that's fine with us. He still can attack over the Zephyr. And then we still have a loady load on the field. He has a card in the back, who really cares? You know what I'm saying? But that was a really good back and forth. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, gangsters, here we are for replay numero 6, 7, one of them. And then I have another one against, So here Nightmare Throne, they're going to get themselves the Spirit of Yubel. I haven't seen Yubel or play Yubel in such a long time, fam, that we kind of play this weird. Again, this was from the live stream, and you're going to see why. I'll explain everything. If they're going to activate the Nightmare Pain, pop the Spirit of Yubel. Now, chat was telling me that I should have stopped certain things in a certain way, but I don't remember. Just go watch it live, like I said. So here they're going to activate the Squirmer, pop Yubel, activate Yubel, special summon the Incarnate. They're going to use both of these, go into the copy of the Phantom of Yubel. Then they're going to use both of these monsters to link off into the copy of the Moon of the Closed Heaven. We're going to Infinite Impermanence the Phantom. So I Infinite Impermanence the Phantom because I thought that I could purge something else. Let me see. Because here they're going to go into... Oh yeah, I was being stupid. I forgot that the Requiem special summons the monster and I added to the hand and then special summon. So I was being dumb and did this. And then, yeah. Here they're going to use both of these, go into another copy of the Phantom of Yubel, activate the Requiem, they're going to go into the Fiendsmith Engraver. They're going to link off using both of these monsters here into a copy of the Fiendsmith Sequence. Bring it out. They're going to activate the Sequence here, using both of these monsters as material to go into the Aerial Eater. Now, did I actually do that for that reason? Infinite Impermanence this so I can activate the Purge? Or did I Infinite Impermanence so I can negate and pop with the Purge? Because it doesn't make sense for me to do that when this thing can't negate a Purge. Yeah, I don't remember. So here they're going to go into the Aerial Eater, getting in the sky and shit. Here they're gonna send some Sarah D loaders to the graveyard. They're gonna use both of these to go into the Unchained Souls load of Yama. Activate the load of Yama Man one more time. And yeah, so I think this is why, because I remember during the live stream, I was saying that now we can negate and pop. Which may be the reason, it doesn't matter. Because I'm like, it just wouldn't, this doesn't care about Phantom of Yubel. So yeah, we negate and pop. He's going to activate the Engraver, send the Secret back into the extra deck, special summon the Engraver back onto the field. He's going to normal summon a Drolling Lockbird, go into a copy of the Muckraker, bring it out here. Muckraker gets to activate, get rid of a card to special summon the Sincerity Lotus. They got rid of the Infinite Impermanence. The Lotus get it out, special summon the Spirit of Yubel, and that's their board. So with 2 disruptions, basically we managed to do this. Which is not bad. As we join to an Ash, we're going to normal summon the Primite Dragon. They're going to activate the Phantom of Yubel. It is what it is. We know we can't do anything against that. But we have the wishes in the hand, which is what mainly matters. As they're going to pop the Spirit, special summon Yubel. We're going to link off into the Spirit with ISO Blue. Bring it out here. Activate the Spirit's effect. He has his own Ash in the hand. And here, I think collectively in the chat, we decided that we get rid of the Ash, if I'm not mistaken, with the wishes. Activate the wishes, yeah. Get rid of the Ash, getting ourselves the World to the hand, getting ourselves the Maiden. Now we're going to activate the Maiden, send it to the graveyard, set the light, activate the Sage, get rid of the Spirit here, so we can special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, activate special summon the Maiden onto the field, use both of these monsters to go into our Spirit Dragon. Get the Spirit Dragon out of here. Special summon a level 12 Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon. Get ourselves the copy of the Rumble. Now we activate the Roar. Roar gonna special summon Blue Eyes back onto the field. We got to activate the Rumble. Well, activate the Wishes first. And somebody was like, why wouldn't you go into Tyrant and clear the board? Because this is on the field. I actually cannot attack this board. Because if I do decide to attack, I have to attack into this, and I'm not going to use my big 4,000 bodies to attack and have damage reflected onto me. That's not what's going to happen. So here we're going to activate the Rumble, special summon the Sage. We're going to use both of these, go into a copy of the Spirit one more time, get the Spirit out of here, go into the Ultimate. And then with a level 12 Crimson Dragon, do you see the red? We're going to go into a copy of the Safer Dragon. Put them in the defense, activate the True Light, set the Majesty in the back. And that's all we could do, right? Because again, we can't attack. We actually can't even attack the Muckraker because we have to attack into this thing. So this was the best play that we had. Here they're going to draw a card. And they're going to activate the Nightmare Pain. Now, here I kind of goofed a little bit. And chat let me know. I wasn't reading chat. They were like, you should have listened. But I wasn't reading chat because I don't like being carried. But they were right. As I activate this, I decided to pop Nightmare Pain and Spirit of Yubel. Now, I didn't realize that I should pop the Throne because even after this, you're going to see. The Muckraker is going to protect. Also, I was a little rusty like I said. I didn't realize that Underworld, the Muckraker, just activated. I thought that she had to get rid of a card to do this again, but I was mistaken. So these were little mistakes that I made. Now they're going to activate the Yama Man one more time. I'm going to activate the Safer. And this is another little mistake that I made. I decided to pop the Yubel. Now my whole reasoning for this is that if I pop Yubel, if I pop the Spirit of Yubel, he can't special summon Yubel. But I forgot how this field spell worked, and then he got to make little plays from there. Because the field spell now gets to get the Incarnate back onto the... Well, he gets to recycle, go into the Phantom, activate the Aerial Eater, special summon the Eater, and he just cooped because he didn't have any more plays. But my play should have definitely been, instead of popping the Spirit of Yubel, was pop the field spell. But then again, honestly, maybe I was right to do that. Because at that point in time, if he gets the 2 level 8, the 2 level 10s, can he go into the Xyz negate? I forget his name. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about. And then we have a hard time against that? I don't know, but we won, and that's all that matters. Let's continue. Alright, gang, here we are for the last replay of the day. And this was also a really good mirror match. This was one of the last games that I had recently. Before we reach Master, they're going to activate the Primer. We're going to activate the Load. They're going to throw the Maxx C. And this is why. This is why this should have been the first replay, because this is why I chose to play this deck. Is this stupid card? Because under this card, watch this, right? We get ourselves the drill beam. We set to back row. I have a negate and banish, and I have an infinite impermanence. Any other deck I put up, if I didn't have hand traps, I wouldn't have much of anything. And this is why. But either way, I think again this is a mirror match. They're gonna activate the Lordy Load, getting themselves the Primite Dragon to the hand. Normal summon the Primite, activate. We're gonna drill beam that thing, get it out of here, ASA to the P. Because at this point in time, I'm preventing him from searching his own drill beam, and then he can't link off. He already normal summon. He relies on the Maiden or the Wishes. As he activates the Wishes, send the Ogre to the graveyard, get the Roar to the hand, get himself the Sage to the hand as well. I don't know why the Sage, he must have the oh, never mind. Extra normal summon, he already has the Miscellaneum. Normal summon the Sage. That might be a little greedy. Because of course I infinite impermanence that. We saw him search this instead of Maiden. This is the greedy play, because if you go Maiden, no, you already activated the Wishes. Maybe this was the best play. In terms of making the board. Because we negate that. He can go into this. Oh, he has the Roar. Activate the Roar, especially summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Make the level 9. Activate the Wishes. Attach it to the Blue Eyes. You're gonna go. Okay, make the. There we go. This makes sense. This makes sense. He knows what he's doing. Going to the Spirit. Battle phase. Slap over the Primite Dragon. Get it out. He's gonna activate the Lordy Low. Special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. Set it back and end their turn. So this. Him doing that kinda lets me know that this could be Drill Beam, so that's something that I took in consideration. As I unfortunately joined to the True Light, normal summon the Primite Dragon, set the Lordy Load in the back, activate the Drill Beam in the graveyard. He's gonna negate that, so I can't recycle it, bring it back to the hand. But then I could just search it, which is why I did that. I was like, let me see if he'll negate this, because then I just activate the Lordy Load and bring this back. That's the plan, right? As they're gonna go into the Ultimate Spirit Dragon, we're gonna link this off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Activate that thing's effect. Getting myself the Miscellaneum in white. Activate the Miscellaneum. And he decided to negate the Miscellaneum. I mean, it makes sense, right? I don't have any Blue Eyes. Yeah, he's doing all of this to prevent me from getting Blue Eyes in the graveyard or on the field. This makes sense, but I still haven't activated the Lordy Load. Which we activate Lordy Load, get myself the other copy of the Drill. He could think that I was playing one. Activate Special Summon Blue Eyes back onto the field, and use both of these to go into a copy of Heractic Seal, right? And this is what I'm telling you gotta learn how to bait. This was actually really good on me playing smart. Now he knows this is a Drill because I think I said it last after searching it. So he decided not to pop this. He decided to pop the Mystery back row, which unfortunately for me was True Light. So pop both of these, get him out of here. His Ultimate Dragon gets popped. He's going to special summon the Spirit back onto the field. He's going to draw a card here. Going to battle phase, probably wasn't anything. Slap us for the 25. Slap us for the 3300. Activate the Lordy Load. Special summon the other Blue Eyes because he special summons in defense. If it would have been an attack, he would have won this game. But you can't do that because I guess that's the fear part about Blue Eyes. So we're going to activate the Primite Dragon. He's going to negate that with the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So I'm going to activate Drill Beam to negate and banish this. Now we know he has the Neons in the graveyard for targeting protection. But that's fine because this thing cannot get itself out of here to go into another Ultimate Dragon. So if that's the only disruption, we're completely fine with that. Because we don't need the Drill Beam anymore. As we're going to activate the Lordy Load, he's going to ash that, which he could think I'm playing 3 copies of this. Because, okay, I haven't normal summoned yet either. Alright, that makes sense. I was just thinking to see if this was the best ash use. But it kind of is. It kind of is, it kind of isn't. It's just, what do you really do? Unfortunately for him, we have the Maiden. Activate the Maiden, get it out, send the True Light. Activate the True Light, get the Wishes, and this is full wombo combo of death. As we're gonna send the Rumble, get the Roar, get the Sage. I haven't normal summoned yet. Normal summon the Sage, get an Effect Veiler, activate the Roar, special summon it, special summon the Maiden, go into the, you know where this is going. So with that being said, let's go back to the deck list. All right, familia. So yeah, those are the replays since the deck list. If you want to play, I think it's really good. Again, just add the cards that I told you to add at the beginning of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Again, if you did, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're gonna get the new ban list changes, which are great, right? Master Duel saved. Sullen Judgment to 1, yay. But I'm really excited about the E-Telly, which is gonna make me revisit Goblin Bikers, and I'm gonna make a bunch of punk shenanigans. I still wanna try the new craziness with the Blood Dragon, because I haven't tried. I actually never played any Emancipators before, so I'm gonna play that as well. And then yeah, we're gonna wait for the new updates and all the extra stupidity. So with that being said, you guys continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.